Rain, rain, go away, come back again some other day, preferably when I'm not RVing. No, seriously. Please, no more rain. Woo! Hey everybody, David aka RVJedeye, and it is very early in the morning, and the reason why it's early in the morning is because I live in Florida for the most part, and I have to start the days very early if I'm going to work on this RV outside, because it gets so hot you can't work on it outside. So today we're going to get some stuff done here on the rig. In particular, you may remember a while back I had a problem with some rain and some leaks in my shower. Here, check this out. Well, I think you can hear the rain outside. It's coming down pretty hard. I'm going to be here for a couple of days, so hopefully by the time I have to leave, the rain will have stopped and I can get out of here. But unfortunately, I got some bad news coming from the shower. Let me take you a look. Oh no, I've got a major problem. This thing is leaking. I'm definitely going to have to go back up and fix it. Man, once this rain stops, then maybe I can get on top of this rig and fix it. This is not what I wanted to see. I can't even get on top of it to put something temporarily. This is not good. And so I have another project for this summer. I'm going to have to reseal and fix the skylight in the shower. Thank goodness it's in the shower and the rain's just going down the drain, but it's not good when water is getting in your rig anywhere, so put it on the list of things to do. So that was the problem, you know, rain in your RV is never good. A leak is always bad, so I had to figure out how to fix it. So I went online, trusty YouTube, checked out a lot of different solutions on how to possibly fix it. Some people use Eternabond tape, some people just use lap sealant, some used a combination of both. So today I'm going to try to just use some lap sealant, see if that seals up the crack and prevents any more future leaks, and then if that doesn't work down the line, I'll go to the Eternabond tape and maybe a combo. So let me show you what kind of products I'm going to use first.
These are the products you're going to need for this project. Some lap sealant self-leveling by Dicor, standard caulking gun, some denatured alcohol, and then of course I'm going to use some mold control to protect the inside of the rig.
So that's what we're going to be using to try and fix this leak. Time to get on top and see what it looks like. So this is what that top looks like, and you can't really see anything too visible. I see a little something there. But I'm just going to have to go over all of this because I want to really make sure that I'm extra protected. First thing though, cleaning off everything. So clearly I've identified some spots I need to fix up. Let's clean this up and then fill up the gaps, and hopefully this will help stop everything.
Initially, all I'm doing is using some soap and water to really wash down the area. I will then use some other water to just clean it off and then dry it off.
So I've wiped it all down. Now I need to just wipe it with a clean rag and clean off some of the excess soap.
You want to make sure to really clean off the surface so that eventually when you put the lap sealant down, it has a nice surface to stick to.
The next thing all the YouTube channels say it is after you've wiped everything down, dry it off before you use the denatured alcohol. So let's do that too. So the next thing you want to do, use some denatured alcohol all along here. And you want to pour it on your rag first before you actually rub down the area. All right, the denatured alcohol is on everything. It needs some time to dry, so we'll let that do that. What I did notice is there is some separation here, so it's a good thing I'm doing this. I'm gonna check up on some of the other seams, some other places while I'm up here. Since I'm here, might as well see if I have to reseal anything. See, look, I don't know if you can see, but when I was doing the alcohol, look at that. Yeah. There's some seams, some gaps there. This should hopefully fix all of that. So the good news, I looked at all the other seals on top of the RV and everything looks to be good. So I'm not gonna have to reseal anything. But as I could see some of the separation and some of the squishiness on the seams here, clearly this is something that I'm gonna have to check on a little bit later, even after I put the sealant down. So this is the lap sealant that everyone is using, Dicor product, self-leveling. I'm gonna snip the tip here in a little bit, use my caulk gun for the very first time, and then level out everything along all of the seams. All right, let's try this. I've never done anything like this. Should be fun.
The process is kind of like, well, piping out frosting on a cake, if you've ever done that, or maybe eaten a cake. It's not that hard.
This is all supposed to level off and make a good seal. So I'm trying to go over everything, make sure we got it. So the lap sealant is down. It may not be the prettiest job, but I think it got all of the cracks and the areas that I had concern. We're gonna let this level off and dry for a little bit before I take it back to park it and store it. But right now let's go down and deal with some of the mold or potential mold that was coming in the shower. So the top of the RV, the Skylight here in the shower, is all sealed. Now I want to just spray around the edges of the inside here because it's kind of like a carpet material, and I want to make sure that no mold starts to get here, and you know, I don't want anything growing, and I just want to protect myself. So I'm using this. I'll put a link underneath. I'm going to spray it up, and hopefully that'll protect me moving forward. Let's get it done. Says just spray in the areas, so I'm just going to spray a little around every place here. Never really had any issues on this side, but again, might as well just protect everything, and hopefully this will prevent any mold or anything from growing or holding. Okay, it says that's it. Hopefully this all will work, and next time it rains, there won't be anything inside the rig. So that's it. The Skylight has been sealed. Inside I sprayed down
and the mold is hopefully going to go away if there's any mold there at all. And all in all, it was not as hard as I had expected, but again, because it's Florida and it gets hot, I had to get up early and do it. The sun's coming up and you can start to feel the heat. But hopefully this will last for a long time. I'll let you know the next time it rains if this worked. Otherwise, it's on to the Eternabond tape and another source of trying to fix it. Hey, thanks for watching this video. You can follow me everywhere on social media at RVJedeye, and then of course you can follow my blog at RVJedeye.com. Get out there in RV whenever you can. Fix and take care of your RV whenever you need to, because if you fix it now, it'll save you later, and you can have many more years out there on the road. Go out there and have fun. Have a great one.